What's up, everyone? I'm Joe Lemon. Thank you so much for tuning into the Sales Culture Podcast. So today's episode is going to be a quick clip, man, from a legend. So I spent time in Atlanta, about 8 years to be exact. Went to school in Atlanta, finished up my degree in marketing, got sales training out of Atlanta, and on top of that, I used to always go to Atlanta coming up as a kid. So because both sides of my family are from Atlanta. I was raised in Pittsburgh, but both sides, my mom and my dad, are both from the city. And so I remember going down every summer, going to visit my old grandma, and literally just, through and through Atlanta, man. I got a lot of love for the city. And met my wife in Atlanta. A lot of good things happen in Atlanta. And so anyway, everybody knows about Andrew Young in Atlanta, man, because he's one of the first black mayors of the town. On top of that, he was over the SCLC president. He's a pastor, just a really big mogul throughout, one of those civil rights leaders, pioneers of his time, right? Walked with Martin Luther King, right-hand man really to Martin Luther King for lots of the movements that he did. And so he has this infamous statement that I always kind of look at, and it says, "Believe it or not, I almost have more faith in businesses than I do in church, politics, or just about anything else." And I don't want to mess it up, so I'm going to play a clip so you guys can hear it for yourself.
The computers, it's going on. Believe it or not, I almost have more faith in business than I have in the church or politics, or almost anything else I do. And the reason is that there is more freedom and there's more courage in our free enterprise system. There's the capacity to rise from all kinds of need and to imagine and to create glory in the midst of darkness and clouds.
But it really speaks to the volume, right? It really speaks to the impact. This is a pastor here, right, saying this. He has more faith in businesses, and he goes on to elaborate why. And he gets into the foundations of what it means to really be an entrepreneur, or really operate in a capitalistic country where the people that employ other people. I mean, you really are paying for people's healthcare. Like healthcare, it really falls heavily on the back of the employers, right? And you can set people up to be free, which is wild to think about it from that standpoint. It's really an important place that we have as entrepreneurs or founders or people that are looking to kind of start businesses, that we look bigger and beyond not just what your business is about. Yes, that's important. I mean, of course, you want to get your things off. You want to impact. You want to serve your people. All those are true. I mean, you want to serve your actual clients or your end users, whatever the case may be. But the people on your team, man, like, let's not forget the importance that each and every one of us plays with the people that directly respond to us, or our partners, or however that looks, right? Like, whatever move that you make, it has a direct correlation to how it impacts your downline throughout your organization. And so I just thought it was really good to kind of talk about that for 2 seconds today, because whenever Andrew Young made that statement, it was kind of like one of those, wow, like it really weighs deep and heavily into the fact that you have this civil rights leader, pastor, and someone that's just, obviously big into the Christian faith, to say that he has more faith in businesses. And it makes more sense after you hear him speak about it. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna leave you guys for this week, man. Hopefully you guys have an amazing weekend. Enjoy yourself. I'm recording this one live from the Tulsa remote. Actually, 36 degrees north is where we actually have the co-working space, and I'm loving it so far, man. Loving the whole opportunities that are out here. Like, this is a blank canvas state to me whenever it comes to the blank canvas city, anyway, I should say. Coming from a city like LA, where there is a lot of things already imprinted into it, and it's waiting for newer industries, newer businesses to really bubble up. So I'm about to go jump in and actually meet up with some of the entrepreneurs here. And I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I look forward to dropping more and more heat. Until next time.